Wake up, I gotta go get it. Wake up, wake up.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? College Podcast back in your face, in your household, in your space, in wherever you at. We there. Jabbar here, Stackdale Rich forever in the building. What's going on, y'all? We back.
What's goody? What's goody?
My brother, episode five.
Season
What
moving
a
too
week four.
fast, man.
It's flying. It is flying, my brother. It is flying. We are going through this college football season. We are at the halfway point. We at the halfway point. Five.
Quick
I
question
would.
for you. Quick question before we get
Okay.
into it. Has it lived up to your expectations this year, or is it like kind of like, hey,
Great question. As of right now, no. And the reason I say no is because there is so much more that I know that teams have to offer, and the productivity that I'm seeing right now, and I think we hit on it last week. Just productivity just looks very sluggish right now, especially at the halfway mark, man. Teams usually have their groove right now. You know what I'm saying? Teams are really like starting to really hit that last gear that they need to really go over the hump. And it's a lot of teams that have not hit that gear yet, man. And it's really disappointing to see from a lot of our top contender teams, man. And that's really been the most hurtful thing,
right,
to see this season, So,
right.
but yeah, man, nah, I don't. I definitely say this season has definitely not lived up to its expectations. But
Yeah.
um,
Top 25 is crazy. Like his name's in
the
there,
top
and I'm like,
25 is
wow,
insane. Teams that
wow.
I mean, Indiana has made their way back into the top 25. Um, Syracuse, my apologies. Apparently, I had put Syracuse in the top 25 a little
Like
early, but they are now in the top 25.
you were just speaking for what you would
You
knew
know,
was gonna happen.
I was predicting, I was
Yeah,
forecasting
you
like I
predicted the
normally do.
future twice already. You know what I'm saying? So why not give it a say? Hey, they gonna be ranked. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Hey,
claim it.
listen,
So I'm just
I don't
saying.
like to my own horn, but you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
But
that's an interesting horn right there. I was not expecting that.
But
I was
yeah,
not
but I
expecting that.
mean, but I again, man, Syracuse is just one of those sleeper teams, man.
Oh,
You can't
for
count them
sure.
out.
Agreed.
You can't count them out. You can't count
Agreed.
them out. But yeah,
Agreed.
a wild weekend to week 4, man. A lot of teams showed up. A lot of teams did not, and it's really some of the same teams that we've been talking about since week 2, week 1. And it's really I'm getting fed up. I'm getting fed up with it, brother. And I think this week we're gonna have to bring back It Gets to a Point because we got some stuff to talk about. But man, listen, another great episode we got in store for you guys. I'm ready to rock and roll, my brother. Are you ready?
Always.
Let's
Always.
get into it. So we're gonna start it off a little different. We got some top stories for you guys for this week. But hey, breaking news today. Not this morning, but this afternoon, Bruce Pearl has announced he is retiring from the Auburn's men basketball team. My guy.
Ah, I,
Ah,
I mean, I don't know what's going on in his personal
yeah.
life, but I mean, everybody always says that when. Excuse me, my look, my vibe and music came on unexpectedly. I'm sorry.
They feel the pain too, man. They feel
They
it,
play the slow music. We talk about Bruce Pearl,
man.
but
They hurting. Everybody hurting.
yeah, but now, yeah, I mean, everybody knows when it's time to hang it up. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like, I mean, he's been at it for a while. I mean, and he's done some great things. Changed the entire culture of Auburn's men's basketball. Did great things when I think he was at Tennessee before he came to Auburn, if I'm not mistaken. So I mean, he done some great things. So it's time. I mean, maybe I mean, I don't know what his personal life is like, but his son apparently is taking over the team,
Hmm.
and is so I mean, I'm sure Bruce Pearl will still have his input towards some of the things, or giving advice to his son about things to do. So I mean, hopefully. We continue our winning culture that we've had, for the last, few years, like as far as like consistently being good and consistently competing. And last year, making the run at the championship. So hate to see him go, but thank you for everything you've done for Auburn. Thank you for everything you've done for Auburn's men's basketball. Uh Great guy, great recruiter, great coach. Changed the entire feel and look of Auburn men's basketball. So
Yeah.
and was a very, very, very big advocate for Auburn in general.
Hmm.
So
Absolutely.
when's the last
Absolutely.
time you seen a head football coach at the football game with the shirt off, going crazy in the stands with the students? Like, bruh, like,
Absolutely.
it doesn't get no better than that. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, so shout
I
out to
can.
him and many blessings going forward in his future endeavors. So
Yeah, absolutely, man. And that is one thing as a Georgia fan I can say. The times that I have visited in Auburn, man, I love like one of my top three environments that I love going to, man. Jordan Hare, the jungle. Like I truly enjoy making trips to Auburn, man. Like it's a fun environment. The fans, even as a Georgia fan, we may go at it, but I have never had any issues with Auburn fans. Like they are some of the
I
most
mean,
down to
we some of the coolest fans in the
yeah, some of
world,
the
man.
coolest down to earth people that I've had the pleasure of meeting and knowing. Um, yeah, man. Bruce Pearl came in like Stack said. Bruce Pearl came into Auburn, changed the entire program around. Started the entire slogan of Auburn is an everything school because Auburn is an everything school. I mean, it just brings everything to the table, and I mean,
Yeah,
they
I mean, and he made the proof is
yeah.
in the pudding.
Again,
From
as a as a
baseball to basketball, football. I mean, you know what I'm saying. I
as
mean,
a
yeah,
yeah, correct. As a Georgia fan, I can truly say Auburn set a standard in the SEC for just when it comes to sports. Now, granted, however you look at it, whether they're winning ways, whatever. That's not what I'm talking about right now. As far as being an environment that is, they provide an environment that is welcoming. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Regardless if you are a fan of the other team, that you are going to walk out of Jordan Hare remembering your time in that stadium. Like
Yeah, for
it's going
sure.
to be a core moment and a core memory you will never forget because
Yeah,
the
we went, we went
yeah,
and experienced that several
exactly,
times. So
exactly.
yeah,
But I want to go. I want to go again because they made some upgrades. But man, I have enjoyed my times in Auburn, man. Shout out to Bruce Pearl. Thank you for again. Thank you for everything you've done for the SEC and for Auburn basketball. What you're going to continue to do because I know he stated in his farewell speech that's posted on Auburn's men's basketball Instagram and social media pages. He is going to be an ambassador for Auburn athletics or Auburn men's basketball. I can't remember verbatim, but he's going to be an ambassador. So we should still be seeing him around. He's not going to be far. He may take up a career in politics. We don't know. But
yeah. I mean,
regardless
I
of
I
whatever,
think he would. I think people would definitely
oh,
get on
one
board with
hundred
that.
percent, one
Because
hundred percent, they would
yeah, I
definitely vote
mean,
for him.
because
So,
if you know anything about the state of Alabama, I mean,
oh yeah,
what
oh
what
yeah,
what they say? What they say is four important people in the state of Alabama: the Alabama head coach, the Auburn head coach, the quarterback of Auburn, the quarterback of Alabama.
that's
Hey, you know
fair.
what I'm saying?
That's
What
fair.
other state you
That's
getting
fair.
at? You know what I'm
That is
saying?
fair.
So
Yeah.
let's it is what
Yeah.
it is. I
Hey,
mean, man,
go for it. Go for it. Go for it. But yeah, man, definitely. Once again, congratulations, Bruce Pearl, on an amazing head coaching career, and as Stack said, the best in your future endeavors and what you have plans to do next. Another top story, brother. Memphis, the M.
I love to see it. I love to see
Man,
it.
one of our favorite group of five schools here on the College Cops podcast. They upset Arkansas this past Saturday, man. Just bro, just answer this question for me. First off, man. First off, one thing. I can't name specific names because that wouldn't be right. But I will say there is a person out there that Stacks and I know very well who played a big part in the team that you currently see with Memphis, and for this team to have pulled off this amazing comeback upset on Arkansas. And I got to give that person their props and credit because credit, all we always give credit when it's due. But my goodness, that Memphis team that we saw this past Saturday, if you haven't gotten a chance to watch these boys, they can flat out ball. That
Right.
quarterback is insane. The receivers crazy, running backs, like, people every year say Memphis is one of those teams that can genuinely jump into the top 25 and upset somebody. And if it was Arkansas in that top 25, that would have been a team. But I can rest assured, if Memphis jumps into that top 25, which I think they are, don't quote me, don't be shocked if you see them in the somewhere in the playoff picture by the end of the season because they are that talented this year. So if you have not gotten a chance to watch a Memphis game on television, or if you are in Tennessee, Memphis, wherever, go check out them boys. Go support them boys, man. They are flat out balling this season. 4-0, undefeated in the American Conference right now. But yeah, man, just real one quick question for you. How does this change the way that we look at Group of Five and the respect that we give towards the Group of Five schools?
Uh, the talent is there now. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't sleep on these teams. Like I mean, and that just goes to show you, it don't matter where you go.
Mm-hmm.
It matters how you show up. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's what matters. You can go to a Bama, to a Georgia, to a Auburn, and sit back seat, or play and not do well or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. You can say you went there, but it's still some good schools out there, like a Memphis, like a UAB. Like there's still some good schools out there. And how much more sweet is it to be a team that nobody expects to win a game, and then you figure out a way to put it out? They're gonna watch you. Like now, you got these upsets under your belt. People are gonna watch. Like you know what I'm saying. The more you win, people watch. But hey, man, they got talent, man. It's talent across the board. They're getting some money to put into their NILs now. People are the talent is coming there because the money is starting to get there. I mean, it's making college football better because when everybody is good and plays at a high level, college football gets that much better. And then to the next level, you get such a more broad talent pool. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just the everyday, you know what I'm saying, people that we know about. You know what I'm saying? So because a lot of great players come out of smaller schools. Like I mean, you got Hall of Famers that came out of smaller schools. So shout out to them, man. Shout out to those smaller schools and that don't get that love or that credit. You know what I'm saying? But like you
Mm-hmm.
say, any given Saturday,
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
given Saturday.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely, man. I couldn't agree more, man. Again, when you I don't even know what to say. I guarantee you, bro. Sam Pittman had no type of idea that he was going to literally walk into Memphis, into Tiger Stadium. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, and have ideas run through his mind of losing that game. Which is
well,
another coach who we don't talk about a lot. Granted, I am a huge Sam Pittman fan, but he's on the hot seat too.
nah,
Arkansas fans, if y'all see this, he's on the
his
hot
seat
seat
on
too.
fire.
He blazing, and I
And
love Sam Pittman for what he did at Georgia. But
yeah, but
man,
it's a business. It's a
it's a
winning business.
business. It is
Like I
a
mean,
business, man. That's the first thing. It's a
just
business,
like
and you
with
got to
with
make business
Dabo.
decisions.
Dabo's now on the hot seat.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? No
yeah.
matter it don't matter about what you did before. It don't
Hmm.
matter. It don't matter what you're gonna do. It's what you can do right now. How do you look
Yes.
right now? You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like, and to your
Yeah.
point, I don't think none of these schools, thinking, hey, like a lot of these schools, I ain't gonna say none. A lot of these schools thinking they okay, we gonna go into a USF or whatever. We got the talent, we straight. A lot of the players thinking, hey man, we got a talented roster. We got 5 stars and
Hmm.
okay. Okay, you think you won't lose. You know what I'm saying? Like heartbeat talent every day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, if you think about it, a lot of these guys are talented. They might not have had the grades to go to some of these schools. They just might have had tape come in at the last minute. They might have started playing late. I mean, it's a whole bunch of factors that go into it. Because I mean, look how dominant Georgia Southern was at at some points. Like telling me they can't compete at the bigger schools. Yeah, they can. It's just sometimes they don't they reasons beyond us that they don't go to these schools. So it's talent
Yeah,
there. So but
I
I
agree.
don't hide behind your stars. Like
No,
I'm a die
no,
on that hill. Don't hide
and I
behind the stars.
and I guarantee you, a lot of people don't even realize that a lot of these guys in these bigger programs transfer down to these G5 schools because they're not getting playtime or they're not
Exactly.
getting the grades. Like you just said, man, like there are some real deal gems at these group of five schools that a lot of
Right.
people don't know about. And
Right.
when
And
they
they
when they come
hungry
to light,
because they the ones that got looked over. They the ones that
exactly,
didn't get
exactly.
the start. Like, I mean, you get the right group of guys. I don't care what program you are. You get the right group of
Yeah.
people, the right group of guys that play hard for each other, play hard, and then get the right coach that players will run through a brick wall for.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you got you a team. That's like, why do you think Kirby and Saban have been so great and so successful? Because they get the right players with the talent, and these players will run through a brick wall. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? For them, like, yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying. So it's yeah, man. These
Uh.
these teams are
Uh.
coming up.
Hello. 1 second. If I'm correct. My brother in Christ. There was just a Heisman candidate in the Mountain West Conference last season with Ashton Genty, Group of Five.
Right,
Come on, like it gets. We don't just come on here blowing hot air, man. I'm just being honest because
right,
it's
right.
it's right there in y'all face. So yeah, man, check out these Group of Five schools. Now I know some of them play late, but if you ever get a chance and you just want to just get one last game in, man, check out one of these late night games. I'm not gonna do it, but y'all check out one of these late night games because
But say I got
there's
to
some
work
real
in the morning. I
stars.
ain't staying up for these
I'm not
teams.
staying up because I work a crazy schedule, but check them out, man. I will tell you this: you will be impressed with some of the guys that are playing at some of these Group of Five schools. So yeah, man. But also, I did want to add another top story: Indiana Shocks beating number 9 Illinois, bro. Now check this out. I don't know where this Indiana team came from, but this was one of my teams that I said was one of the teams that um, when we did our little recap last season, like as the season ended, I said this was the most overhyped team, but they are really pushing um to really turn some heads this season, man.
Yeah, I mean, because last year they came out of nowhere. The season didn't
Hmm.
end how they wanted to, and then all the
Yeah.
backlash and all the talk. You know what I'm saying oh they didn't deserve it or
Hmm.
whatever. I mean, you still the Saban effect. You got
Yeah.
somebody that worked with Saban and things like that knows a winning culture, knows
Hmm.
what it takes to build a program. Like I mean, and the fact that you know what I'm saying they were good last year. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously not good enough to make it deep into the playoffs, but that's all right. You know what I'm saying? You're still trying to build a winning culture, and what a way to do that. Last year making playoffs, so and then this year you know what I'm saying, doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, last year you lose to a big time Ohio State team, Uh so I mean, yeah, I mean I didn't think they were gonna be as good as they were last year, but I thought there was room that they might be okay, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But they're definitely shocking the world. And like I said, you got point to prove, you hungry, and you got the talent and you got a coach that they'll run through a brick wall for, which it seems like they would.
Yeah.
I mean, you,
Yeah.
you can't beat that. So I mean, it's early. I mean, I like the way they playing, but we'll see as the season picks up because I mean they started out hot last year and then you know then
Hmm.
it got a little shaky toward the end, but
Yeah.
that's That's why we watch college football because we try to, you know what I'm saying. You got to stay the course to
Mhm.
see how these teams favor.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
couldn't agree more, brother. Could not agree more. Yeah, I think Indiana just if they continue going away in the direction they're going, and especially with their quarterback Fernando Mendoza, man, they'll shut me up. They will shut me up, man. Everything I said last year that goes out the window, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. Y'all looking pretty tough. But then again, I don't know how Illinois looks either. I mean, they got put pretty high at number 9. So that's like that's kind of crazy. I ain't never seen
Well,
Illinois that high.
you know, I mean, I'm just to be real. I mean, the people you bring in and how you
Yeah.
look, man, you just make predictions based on how you feel the team will be. You know,
Mm,
so early on they might have looked like a number 9 school just based on paper, just
yeah.
how they're built, how they're structured, what their schedule looks like. That you know what I'm saying. But whole different ball game when the season get rolling. Like you know what I'm
Mm,
saying. Injuries happen. You know. Now you got people that got film on you. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Like it gets tricky when the season starts because
mm,
just prime example we saw week 1. You know what I'm saying. With Bama getting upset, who would have thought Florida State was going to be as good as they are
yeah.
this year? You
Yeah.
know, Georgia Tech, we knew that they were going to be good, but we didn't know they was going to be knocking jokers off like this. You
Mm,
know, Clemson, we thought Clemson was going to be that deal, and we see how that ended up. You
man.
know, Syracuse, they were okay. They were pretty good last year. You know what I'm saying? Didn't quite get to where they wanted to, but they definitely played well. And now, you know what I'm saying? It looks like they're trying to take that step further. That's why I say the top 25 is crazy. Never did I think Syracuse is going to be ranked. And I didn't think, I lost hope that Georgia Tech was going to make a push, you know what I'm saying, after, being in that option for so long. You know what I'm saying? But they're back. Like, I mean, there's so many teams that are in there that are looking good, that are balling and proving that they deserve a shot. Like so, and the SEC does not look that good this year. I hate to say it, but they don't.
It
Like I
doesn't.
mean, outside of the big dogs, and even them, they don't look like that. Like I down this hill right now, the only team up until this point that looks like a championship team is Ohio State. They've been consistent every week. I hate to say it, but they've been consistent every week. They handle business against Texas. They handle business against the small. I mean, they've been balling.
Yeah.
Like I mean,
But
I
yeah, I
mean,
mean,
you
I,
spend
I, I'm,
20
I'm
20
not.
something plus $1 million on a roster. I would expect.
I'm not going to take that away from you. But they're. I mean, we always say that it could be a repeat champion, but at the same time, we never know what happens
Oh
come
no, I'm
December.
not. I'm just saying up until
Okay.
this point.
Okay.
Up until
Yeah.
this
Yeah. Yeah.
point,
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're gonna win it all because, like I said, season go on, people get hurt. I mean,
Hmm.
it's a whole lot of factors. I'm just saying up until this point, the only team to me that has looked like a championship team and has been consistent every week has been Ohio State.
Hmm.
You know, Georgia have been good, but they've been a little shaky at times. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? They haven't looked like we expect Georgia to look. I'm not saying that they're not good for y'all try to jump to take my head off. They just have not looked like, you know what I'm saying? They haven't
Right.
looked like a championship team. The consistency hasn't been there. Like,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Whether it been it's the first time I've seen the defensive side of the ball not look so solid.
Right.
Like last year, defense was the saving grace. You know what I'm saying? It just couldn't score that easily last year with the offense.
Hmm.
So it's just kind of like this year. It's just like it gets shaky at times. They are slower than usual. You know, Georgia's always been a second half team under Smart, Kirby Smart. So, but it's just like they don't hit that gear until it's late. You know what I'm saying? And if you get a team that can match that energy, you know what I'm saying, you might not get that second gear. You know, so but for me, the Ohio State is the team. But you know that as of to this point, to this
All
point.
right. Okay. I hear you. I hear
Yeah,
you.
just until this point. I mean, I'm not saying they win no championship. I'm not. I don't
Yeah.
know who's gonna win it the way this season's been going so
Right.
far. But
Well, hey.
they've
I
been consistent. Like I can't really say. I can't say that they've looked bad in any one area or
mm,
they look like nobody's made them look shaky yet. You know, Georgia had two teams really back to back that kind of made them look a little shaky, in my opinion. Tennessee and the team they played before, was it Sam Houston or who they play? Not Sam
Texas,
Houston.
Texas.
No, Georgia. I'm talking about this year. They played right before the week before they played Tennessee.
Oh, they played Austin P and Marshall.
Austin Peay. Yeah,
Yeah.
like even they kind of look shaky in that. Although they
Hmm.
won by a pretty decent margin, that was a team you supposed to,
Yeah, run up the score. Yeah.
right. Like that's your stat pad game. Like,
Mm.
that's a confidence booster game.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like,
No,
they just
I agree.
you know.
I agree. I mean that the those games where you get to tune up and just fine tune some things. It just
Right.
they didn't take advantage of that opportunity, and that's why I really thought we were going to not excel against Tennessee, which we had our struggles to
I
begin with, but
mean,
when they turned it on, they
up
turned it
until a
on.
point,
Yeah,
one different decision in the field goal changes that outcome. So
exactly,
that's what I'm
exactly.
saying. Like, kudos to them winning up until this point. All of that, they're a good team. I'm not taking that away from them. I'm just saying they don't look like that championship team that we're accustomed to. They're not. They don't look dominant. That's what I should say. And they
Yeah,
haven't been consistent. I ain't saying you gotta win by 100 points every time. I'm just saying, like, it just has to translate week to week. Like, you still have to. If defense is your bread and butter, the defense supposed to look good every week,
right.
not just in spurts. Like, you know what I'm
Mm,
saying? And that's kind of where I'm at with Georgia. Like, they look good, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? It don't come together every week. It's
right.
like one week they look dominant, next week they look like aye. Then the next week they look dominant, then they look like ah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Except for
that's
last
fair.
week because they was on a bye week. But
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. But all right, man. Let's hop over into these week 4 recaps, man. We're gonna start off with your boys, man. We're gonna start off with your boys. Now, let me start off by saying,
ah
hold on. There's just two things in this world that I just do not trust. That I just don't trust. I don't trust. And you're gonna hate me for saying this. I can't trust people that eat coleslaw. I can't do it. Y'all weird. And secondly, Auburn playing on the road. I just can't. I can't trust it. I just can't trust it, Stacks. I can't trust y'all playing on the road in prime time. Y'all just don't. Y'all. Sometimes y'all shaky, brother. Y'all shaky. Y'all shaky on prime time.
man, I
You're not
mean,
saying no, so you
this
kind
is
of somewhat
no,
agree.
no. This is a different. For one, this is a different team.
Fair,
So
fair.
you know what I'm saying. And be honest with you, the game was not played bad. It just
Yeah.
was dumb mistakes as far as on the same freaking people.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Like, we had what, 10 penalties for like almost 90 yards or something like that, and dang near, and six of them were on the offensive line.
Yeah.
Like, how do you get five false starts back to back to back to back to back? Like, like, but I can honestly say if this team continues to get better, I see no reason why they can't compete with anybody. Because Oklahoma's good. We had so many penalties. They did too. But even with the penalties that we had, the dumb play call that was not called a flag with the fake timeout play or whatever, the fake substitution play or whatever, we still were in the game. You know what I'm saying? We competed. That was the closest game we've had against a top ranked opponent in a long time. Like, uh OU is a good football team. They were ranked what, top 15?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if they were top 10, but I know they were top 15. So you go against a team with a Heisman candidate, against a coach that, you know what I'm saying, you know, yeah. But In their
He's had
house,
his years. Yeah,
he has his
Brent
moments.
Venables
That's
has
why I
had his
said,
years. Yeah.
but we're in their house. We only lose by one touchdown. And if you want to be technical, had the flag been called, that's one touchdown off the board, different ball game. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Not trying to make no excuses. I'm just saying that was a part of it. But the fact that we Jackson Arnold got sacked 10 times, 10 times.
Pretty bad.
Line got penalized had over half of our penalties. Or whether it was a false start, either a false start or a holding. Those were the two calls that we got. You know what I'm saying? And so even with being sacked 10 times, having 6 penalties on the offensive line alone, we were still in position to win that football game.
Hmm.
So
Also,
kudos, huh?
also, something has to be done about these SEC officiating crew, man.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like that was a bad call. Like I mean, and now they ain't going to come out with a statement saying that was
Yeah,
not right. But they don't do
I've
nothing
never
now.
I've never in my life seen something. That's something you run in like you
But
run that in 6U.
Ole Miss ran it last year with
Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart.
Hmm.
Uh, they ran it one time last year and scored on it, but
Yeah,
the NCAA deemed it illegal because, like, let's be real. There's no way you can cover that because you don't
yeah.
know. You know what I'm
That
saying?
is literally a pee wee football play that you
That
run.
that is 1960s. You know what I'm saying? 70. That's some longest yard type stuff. Like that's some throw 'em up, bust 'em up type play. Like, bro,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, it worked, but obviously, if you think people subbing out, you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? So, uh, something got to be done about that. I mean, it was two pass interference calls that should have been called, and they weren't. Um, I mean, OU fans will say, well, we had, you know what I'm saying, a whole lot of penalties too, but it's not the amount of penalties that you got. It's the timing of it, the type,
Hmm.
like those two, though it was three, in my opinion. It's two pass interferences that I saw that should have been called pass interference that were not called, and then the fake substitution. Those are big plays. That play, you call a flag on that play, that backs them up. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a loss of down, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on it,
Hmm.
but it backs them up 15 yards. I know that, so that changes the dynamic. Maybe they score still, maybe they don't. I don't know. But the way that game was going, I don't think they scored because they would have a hard time moving the ball. You know what I'm saying? And then the other one, although we scored on that same drive with Cam Coleman and whatever, after Cam Coleman got that pass interference, they didn't call it. Still, those are big plays that can change the complexion of the game. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it was first quarter or whatever, nothing like that. Like, no. This is changing the complexion of the game. The game is on the line. You gotta make that call. Like you gotta make that call. You literally grab a man as he's reaching for the ball before the ball even gets to his hand. Like, I mean, there's no more blatant than that. Then the other one, he just did not get his head around at all. Like, so I mean, it's got to be something said about it, but it should have been done in game because last time I checked, all scoring plays are reviewable. You know, why wasn't it reviewed?
Yeah, and that's where that officiating crew just failed, man. They
Right. And then they
failed.
say, well, it wasn't called on the field. There's nothing to review, but all
It,
touchdown plays are reviewable.
yeah, I mean,
So
and
regardless if something was called, they review it to see what's what I'm saying, if it was clean or if they broke the plane. Boom. You see that? You see the play? Boom. Like, you know what I'm saying? It changes the complexion
yeah,
of the game. So I'm not mad I'm mad about the penalties that we received with the false starts and all that. We gotta clean that up. But I'm not mad at this football team. We just went against a great defense.
mhm,
Still put up okay numbers as far as like receiving yards, passing yards go. Cam Coleman had a game of his life up until this point. Like, don't I still think Freeze should have picked on that cornerback number 2. I forget his name, but he could not hold Coleman. You know what I'm saying? If he would nick to him, couldn't do it.
mhm.
So, I like the upside. If Jackson Arnold can get the ball out and make decisive decision. If you're gonna tuck it and run, go and run. If you're gonna throw it away, throw it away. If you're gonna make a pass downfield, make a pass downfield. Live to see another day. Whatever.
Yeah.
But he's got to get the ball out quick. He has to not even the ball out quick. He just has to make quicker decisions. If it's
Mhm.
not open downfield, don't hold on to it. Take off, run, or throw it away. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on it. OU Mateer, he's good.
Yeah.
Um, receiving core Ohio. I mean, I'm not Ohio, but Oklahoma's good. Like that's a great team. That's a good team.
Mm.
Um, but we just competed with them for 4 quarters in their
I,
house
I,
on the
I,
road.
I literally said this game was going to be a physical game. Now, I didn't say what extent of physicality it was going to be to, but this was the game that you wanted to see. Whether can Alabama survive on the road, but also is John
Auburn, not
Mateer.
Alabama. Get it right.
Did I say Alabama? I'm so
You
sorry.
did. We're in
Can
Alabama.
Auburn?
We're not Alabama, but
I'm
I'm just
sorry.
get
I'm
it right.
sorry. Can Auburn survive on the road? But is also John Mateer the Heisman potential like we've been saying he is? You know what I'm saying? So when you have a game like this magnitude where Jackson Arnold is going back and into a familiar territory where he's trying to shut his former home crowd up, but also you got John Mateer. Like it's so many storylines that come from this
Right,
game
right.
that it's almost like brain rattling trying to think of everything to come up with because it was just so much that happened in this game and putting everything together. It becomes overstimulating almost because of how crazy this game was. So
Right.
I mean I think we both know the answer to it, but I have to ask you, man, did this game? I mean I know the result wasn't what you wanted, but did it live up to the hype?
The game, yes, it lived
Mhm.
up to the hype, and it showed that Oklahoma is good. Material, he's good. But if you really look at the game for about 3 quarters, we shut him down. He couldn't do much. Like if you look at the yardage or whatever, a lot of one was on the foul play or whatever.
Mhm.
Um and I mean, but for the most part, we shut him down. Like we was getting back there too. He didn't get loose like that. Like you know what I'm saying. The one play he did get loose, he scored on. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying. So this game definitely lived up to the hype. It definitely showed me that both of these teams can compete. You know, um, and showed me that both of these teams are physical, and both of these teams are deep. Like Oklahoma is deep at receiver. Auburn is deep at receiver. Auburn has a lot. I didn't realize how many freaking linebackers that Auburn had until like they was rotating out so much.
Mhm.
Like so, it lived up to the hype. Answered a lot of questions. Added a lot of questions. Um, can he sustain it? I don't know. Now you get in conference play. This is when we really see. Do I think this was his Heisman game? Absolutely not. Um, just because he struggled early in
Mhm.
most of the game. Um, but that does not mean he shouldn't be a candidate. He still should be a candidate. He basically essentially had the game winning touchdown. Um, because that run pretty much put them where they needed to be. Um, So and then for like I said, for Arnold, I mean, you've got it. The only flaw I see is pocket presence, like I always preach about every quarterback. Like, that's important, and just making quicker decisions. Other than that, he didn't
I
turn the
mean,
ball over. He didn't throw any interceptions, which was a big thing for Auburn last year.
yeah.
I mean, Oklahoma they were pretty sound too. It was battle of the giants, like literally, like nobody wanted to give an inch, and both wanted to take what they could from, like you know what I'm saying. So it lived up to the hype for me. Like
This is the craziest thing. I'm going through Jackson Arnold's stat line for a specific stat. I'm gonna read these numbers off to you, and I'm gonna tell you what stat I'm reading off. 16, the very first game. 9, the second game against this was against Ball State. 10 against University of South Carolina. I'm sorry, University of South Alabama. And 21 versus Oklahoma. The stat I just read off to y'all, that was the number of carries this man had. 21
Right.
carries against Oklahoma, and he was sacked 10 times. That pocket presence. I mean, I cannot agree with you more, Stacks. That pocket instincts has to be evident, and
Right. Right.
it has
And
to
a
be
lot of it.
prominent going forward.
Right. Right. A lot of it was um. Well, a lot of that was just him. I honestly think that he was just he gets in his head, like he doesn't. I think he would, rather than force a pass, like he's scared to throw an interception, so he'll hold the ball until either somebody just becomes wide open or he finds a lane, and
Mhm.
that's where the problem lies. If nobody gets open, or take that back, if nobody gives the look that he wants, he struggles. He goes to try to run, and then when he does run, you know, when you have a team like Oklahoma who has the speed to match you, um, he he don't know where to go. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, yeah, if the lane is not there, he just doesn't know what to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I just think if he could just clean that up just a little bit, and then make quicker decisions, I think Auburn be fine because the defense really impressed me. Our defensive linemen played their hearts out. The linebackers played their hearts out. The cornerbacks even played pretty good. A lot of room for improvement for the DBs, but they played pretty good, if I must say so myself. Um, Considering what I'm used to seeing. So, um, yeah, I mean, and kudos to Oklahoma's defensive line and their linebackers getting back there. I mean, and our line has to be better, like completely better. Like he can't get sacked 10 times. A lot of that was not their fault because they gave him time to throw. He just didn't make the decision, or he ran right into a sack. So
Yeah,
I think this
yeah.
is a good game for both of the teams to build on. For Oklahoma, this is kind of a statement win for them because Auburn was ranked, and it's kind of like, hey, we beat a ranked team, so let's, you know what I'm saying? It's a great confidence booster. We can build from this. And then if we can build from this, we can be great.
Mm.
Uh, and for Auburn, this is a game that says we lost, but we just showed in front of the entire world that we can compete with anybody. You know what I'm saying? So, because if this had been last year, this would have been a whole different story because of how we played last year.
Mhm.
Like, so, so I think for both of these teams, one is a statement win to give them confidence and get them ready for conference play, and the other is a win saying to the team, we can, into the world, you might be sleeping on us, but we can compete with anybody. We might not have won, but we can compete with anybody. Cause
Mhm.
all of that, you give up 10 sacks, have 11 penalties, 6 of them on the offensive line, a bad play, a bad no call, several bad no calls, and you still only lose by a touchdown. That's impressive. On the road at Oklahoma at that. Oklahoma's not an easy place to play
Yeah.
by no stretch. So that to me, that's a good sign. No turnovers from the quarterback, which is beautiful. If you have watched Auburn football last year, turnovers from the quarterback was why we lost a lot of games. So I think if they go back to the drawing board, Hugh Freeze gets on these boys. DJ Durkin continues to improve the defense and clean up the little things that they miss. I think this team can compete with anybody. Do they beat Bama or Georgia? I don't know, but I definitely think they could compete with anybody in the SEC. So both of these
Bold
teams.
take, brother. I like it. All right, we're gonna see. We gonna see. Time will tell. Time will tell. Oh God.
That's a long rant, but my bad.
No, you good. Listen, that was a. I know you had to get the first. It was a little frustration,
Yeah,
but
yeah. I had to
this is an
stop myself because I could
open
talk forever.
open space. Oh, hey, we know, but Florida versus Miami, Florida versus Miami, man, a game
Florida
I did,
is two,
man.
and I hate
I
that
don't
for
even
them.
I like what do you say? Like, what do we say about this game? Like, we knew the
There's
outcome. Everybody
there's
watching this, everybody watching
okay,
this episode knew the outcome.
right.
Like, I don't even know. Like, Miami good, Florida bad. Like, like, what do we say? What do we say that
I
is
will
worthy?
say this. Um, uh, Billy Napier didn't do anything to give his quarterback confidence. The offensive coordinator, well, not even the offensive coordinator, because Billy Napier is calling the plays, so I can't blame it on the offensive coordinator. He did not do anything. DJ Lagway has so much talent, right? And he is going to be good at some point. I don't know if it's going to be at Florida. At some point, he's going to be good. You have got to give your quarterback the opportunity to get his confidence back. Short passes, quick passes, uh, the design runs that open up. Like, you have to do something to get him a few completions early in the game, not late. But they didn't start getting him confidence till like third quarter. By then, it's too late. It's too
Hmm.
late. Because if you think about it, that whole second half, what did they do? They mostly ran the ball. So what kind of confidence is your quarterback building if you just abandon the pass almost completely? And everybody wants to put it on DJ Lagway. We forget these are college students. They're still learning to be professionals. They're still learning to process the game like professionals. Some get it sooner, some don't. But that does not mean that they're not good. But you have to understand that as the coach. And Billy Napier did yeah, he's gone after this year. If he's not, I'm gonna be mad for Florida fans because
Yeah, I
he
mean,
has done nothing to improve.
and my guy, like, it's not just Miami. I mean, it's not just Billy Napier, Sam Pittman, uh,
Yeah,
Dabo.
but see,
I think Shane Beamer. I think Shane Beamer has, he has a little wiggle room, but if that offense can't get it together and Lenore Sellers can't, come back in due time to kind of save
but
their
see,
season because of injury right now, he might be out of there.
I'm not.
So I
I
don't
don't.
know.
Only reason I say he's not after this year.
Yeah.
No, now if next year they haven't improved, then yes. But because South Carolina hasn't had as much championship history.
Yeah.
Like their fans are a little bit more patient with them. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, they still want to compete. Every fan wants your team to compete.
Hmm.
But um I think they like him. They've seen promise, they've seen what this team can be. Um I mean, you look at all the injuries and things like that, and the unfortunate events or whatever. So I think he's okay for this year.
Yeah.
But Billy Napier, you are at Florida, the swamp. You know, the land where they look that championship or bust. That the fan base will run you out of there.
Hmm.
And you had a 5-star dog in DJ Lagway, and I gotta give him credit. Although his confidence was shot, he was still trying, man. But you have to, at some point, as a head coach, you got to understand when it ain't working for you. So if play calling it ain't working for you, you ain't hitting like you supposed to. Relinquish that, and just because it still got to go through you anyway. But relinquish that because obviously you have not been putting up numbers with the offense that you've been calling. You know what I'm saying? And You're gonna hold your quarterback back. You're gonna hold your team back. Luckily, I will give them credit. Florida's defense held on as long as they could, and they played their hearts out because it's hard. The mentality, the wear and tear on your mind that it does. Like we doing all this to stop this team. This high power offense with Carson Beck and all these receivers he got. We are stopping them and getting no points for it from our offense.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta give their defense credit. You know what I'm saying? But Billy Napier, you have to either relinquish the play calling or figure out a way to be better. One of the two. But you gotta get DJ Lagway more comfortable. You gotta get him um um more confident because his confidence is shot. His confidence is shot. You can see it in his eye.
Mm-hmm.
Confidence shot. And on the other side, Miami, it just might be a playoff team this year. I
I think so.
would have loved to see this offense with Cam Ward last year. If I'm gonna be honest with you,
Yeah, I
you
agree.
know. But I
I
think
agree.
Carson Beck at the helm. I think this is what he needed to show
Mhm.
that he can actually compete and that he was good and he was as advertised because he's been
Yeah,
playing 10 times better. Ten
I
times
mean,
better.
I'll say it. I will say it. I mean, you see it. You see it when you watch Miami football. I mean, he just has more weapons than what he had at Georgia.
I mean, they're actually
He
catching the ball.
yeah, they can actually catch.
And the
But
line and his line, like it's not just
yeah,
the
that O
receivers
line
from
looks
last year. That
solid. They look legit.
the
They look
yeah,
very
his
legit.
line last year. Like I mean, people don't talk about it, but his line was banged up pretty good. Like Georgia's
Yeah,
line was not 100% the whole season.
yeah,
Like so, you know what I'm saying. That's why I say he's a good quarterback. I just think the situation at Georgia was just
yeah, yeah.
um unfair, meaning that you hate to see it. Like when you get injuries like that. Like I mean, same with Jackson Arnold. Like you lose your entire receiving core except for maybe one person, then you lose most of your line. Like or like on an offensive line, yo, if one guy goes, it's that's big.
Right.
That's why do you think linemen get paid so much in the NFL? Because they
Yeah.
are first line of defense, and if one go down, it's tough. Like you know what I'm saying? Linemen are not expendable like that. We just don't talk about them because they don't do the exciting thing. But they're the
Hmm.
most important piece for that offense. You know,
Agreed.
so
But
and the defense. Like I mean,
yeah,
so. But Miami definitely looks good,
I agree. I agree.
and
But
they
that
have the
also
schedule to keep them relevant too. By the way,
yeah. Yep, I think so. But also that leads into our I told you I'm bringing it back. It gets to a point. Overhyped Clemson, Florida, South Carolina, Arkansas. They are doing absolutely deplorable things this season. The fan bases are fed up. They're at a breaking point. They're frustrated. Which fan base should be the most fed up right now out of Clemson, Florida, Arkansas, and South Carolina?
ah, South Carolina is excluded in my opinion from this.
Okay, we'll exclude South Carolina.
For me, you don't
Okay.
have to. I'm just saying for me.
Well, I mean,
For
I
me,
can genuinely understand because
cause
I don't really even hear a lot coming from South Carolina fans as
that's what I'm
far as
saying.
them being yeah,
Their fans
they're
are
patient.
loyal
You're right.
and they're
They're
very
patient.
patient.
They're
Because I
patient.
mean, not Atlanta, South Carolina. They've been good in spurts, like
Yes.
over the years, not just the
Yeah.
last couple. And Shane Beamer, he's getting them to a point where like they were ranked and they actually being talked about. Like
Hmm.
so the hype is there, the recruiting classes are there. He's getting the players. It's just a matter of what I'm saying, putting it all together. That's why I say for right now he's safe. Now next year, I personally believe he got to kick it in the high gear or they're gonna start chattering. But they're excluded from me to me.
Okay.
Unless he just decides he wants to go to Virginia Tech, which I don't think he wants to, but
Yeah. We'll see.
that's still a
It's still
possibility.
possible. Still
Oh well,
possible.
even though they said I think they came out and said that they like the two we talked about, Vic and him, were not on the list.
Oh, okay,
anymore.
okay, okay,
So that's what I read. I read that. So
okay,
I don't think they're candidates. But
okay.
um but as far as who should be most fed up, I think you go with Clemson or Florida. And that's kind of hard. But I truly think Clemson fans are more fed up.
Mm,
Why? Because you just won a championship some years ago. Like
mm.
in playoff. Like you were in the playoffs and won championships
Yeah.
twice. So um there to go from being the team of the ACC, like they literally win the conference, but because the conference has been so depleted, let's call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
Dabo has benefited from the ACC not being that good the last several years. Don't get me wrong, he's had great teams, but think about it. Uh, Georgia Tech was bad the last few years, except for this year and last year. Virginia Tech was bad. Florida State was bad, except for that one miraculous year they had. Miami been bad. Uh, I could go on and on. Everybody was not great in the ACC for the
Hmm.
longest of times, but now the talent is catching up with Dabo because Florida State's competitive now. Miami's competitive now. Uh, Georgia Tech's competitive now, and Louisville's competitive. Like everybody in the ACC is starting to like creep up there. They're starting to get ahead of the curve, and Dabo trying to stick with what he's been doing. It's not working.
Yeah.
Like it's not working. You should have dipped in the portal way before now. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Then you would have people that have been that are vets that are there that are good and that are and tapped into the culture, and then you could have just added on to that, built the team up, did what you were supposed to do. But no, you want to go with your old school way of coaching. Your old no, and obviously your quarterback been bad this year. He was average last year. Year before that, your quarterback was average. Year before that, your quarterback was average. And then you put all your trust in DJ Uiagalelei, and he was average, if not below. So my point being that you have got to get with the time, and Clemson should be very upset and very impatient, and get him out of there because
Hmm.
this is a results business. If you're not winning now or competing now, then what are you doing? I don't care what
Yeah.
you think people are gonna say. Oh well, Bama won it last year, but then they be trash for 3 years. That they wouldn't talk about Saban getting out of there. No, yeah, come on, bro. So you mean to tell me Kirby Smart won 2 championships, but if he don't make it past the SEC championship for the rest of his tenure, you think y'all gonna be fed up with it? Heck yeah, y'all gonna be fed up with it. Y'all want championships. You can't you can't dangle the $20 bill in front of somebody and expect me not to want to grab it.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying? I want to keep that. Like I'm gonna expect that every time. That's the thing about. That's why Auburn's so impatient right now because we've had a championship, competed for one loss, and we haven't got back to that. You know, the time when we almost was there. You know what I'm saying? We just got, you know what I'm saying, the bad end of the stick and lost. You know, so when you man Dabo that and Billy Napier is right there. I mean, I got 1A and 1B. Like I mean, just like they ain't even number two. They 1B. Billy Napier, they Florida fans need to be fed up because they have not been good since Urban Meyer and Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
Like
I agree.
consistently, like you know what I'm saying, to compete. Like it's no way that Florida should not be competing for the SEC championship every year. Like I
Mm.
mean, I understand why they weren't because when it was East and West, because had to go through Georgia, but that game still should be competitive. The Florida Georgia game should be competitive. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But it has not been competitive the last several years. So
So I'm gonna stop you right here because there was something you said. I'm gonna rewind it back a little bit. There was something you said. It's a business, right?
right.
This whole college football thing is a business. Whether we like the
Sports
whole
in
deal
general.
about
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sports in general is a business. They have to. They have to. They have to eventually come to a point and realize, as much as we love you as a coach, you've done great things for our program. You've done memorable, phenomenal things for the program. It's a business. We're not winning anymore. You know what I'm saying? We gotta drop you like Andy in Toy Story. You know what I'm saying? We gotta let you loose. The breakup is gonna be you feel me? The breakup is gonna be bad. The breakup is never easy. But sometimes that has to happen in order to progress, in order to be a championship contender again, in order to bring recruits back into your program,
Right.
in order to maximize the Clemson brand as much as possible. And I'm saying that while also saying that I truly think Florida is one of those teams that the fans are like, hey,
Yeah.
we
One
we we
B.
are we
One
are
A.
we
One
are
B.
we're fed up. We're fed up.
Yeah.
And they should be, because Clemson should very well be in the top 25 right now. Like, there is no reason why I'm having a conversation in the year 2025 where Florida is not in that conversation. And Billy Napier has to come to realization, like I said last week, this is not 2013, 2014, where you had that entire line of head coaches, current head coaches, who were under the Nick Saban coaching tree, and you were the offensive coordinator. You can't do it now. This is not your prime. Your offense, your team in general, has only scored 88 points altogether this season alone. When you have teams who are in the hundreds going into week 5, it's not going to work. Give it up. Give it to somebody else who can even do as just a little more than what you're producing right now. Ben Hill's Memorial Stadium is fed up. Those seats are going to start emptying out if this continues, and it can't keep going.
Right.
And then again,
Right.
I don't like Florida, but I see the pain and the hurt that they have right now because this team is
Right.
way too talented.
Right.
This is
I
a team
mean,
that actually goes into the portal, unlike Clemson. So it has to be a change in personnel. Whatever needs to be done, it needs to happen quick,
oh,
because the fans are they have already turned on them. They have
well,
turned on them. But when those seats don't start getting filled, then that's when the money is not
one,
flowing.
this season is not salvageable. All you can do
Yeah.
is make the best of the bad situation. Meaning, if you're not making playoffs now, but you still can make bowl game and make it, you know what I'm saying, to where it's like it's not as bad. But the way your team has been playing, it don't you could you be one of the teams that go 0-12 this year? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Cause it don't get no easier for you. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't. Like, it just don't. Like, you, the team you supposed to beat in USF, you got beat up by them. You know what I'm saying? And then Miami, that is a dog fight. Supposed to be. You couldn't do nothing with them. Don't get me wrong. Miami's defense is pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? But your offense couldn't score. Your offense couldn't get the ball moving. All right, so what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Uh,
And for the people that say with Dabo or whatever, people that say that he's got a championship, we'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? He's going. Don't be afraid of the change. Georgia did it. You know what I'm saying? After being, you know what I'm saying, kind of consistent, winning 10 games, 8 games, 9 games, whatever. They did it. Kirby got them over the hump. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
and
who
listen,
else? I mean,
we
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 can go
we
down it.
still we still let our old head coach into the building. Our guy Coach Rick is a great friend of ours. Like, we ain't
Right,
got nothing
right.
against
So
him.
that's what I'm
He just
saying.
couldn't
So
do
it's
the
not
job.
like, yeah, like it's like it's just like a marriage that y'all still rock with each other, but y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all growing apart.
Yeah.
They they not doing the things they used to no more. And Coach Sweeney, you're not doing it no more. You say, oh well, like I you in the press conferences, like you're harping on what you did before. that you brought a championship. Okay, cool. You won that championship what? In 2000 what? 15? 16?
I was still in high school.
Bro, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, you can't keep harping on it. It's been at least 9 years since you've made the championship game. Like,
Yeah.
come on. And it's and then you don't even make playoffs. And when you do make playoffs, you lose first round. So it's like you got lucky last year because it went to the 12 team. Had it not gone to the 12 team, you'd have been at the house, buddy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with Clemson, you kind of had the opportunity. The window was here. Now you've let that window go. Now it's 2025 and everybody is competitive now because everybody got NIL money. Everybody is getting money poured into them to compete with these schools that have been elite. You know what I'm saying? Like it's come on, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta look within. You gotta say, all right, man, I gotta figure this out. Like you gotta get better offensive coordinators or get on to your coordinators. They're not making the right calls. Get on to your players. Like hold them accountable. Like do what you gotta do. Whatever it is you gotta do to get back to your championship ways. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. They lose again, you know, because they're not making
Yeah.
the ACC championship this year.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you got three teams that's to me are competing for that right now: Georgia Tech, Miami, Florida State. So,
Yeah.
uh,
And again, I I wanna make this clear. We're not picking on these teams
no,
by
yeah,
any
I
means.
am, I
I,
am,
I
I am,
if listen, if that's the case, then hey, maybe we are.
I am.
I
I'm
feel
calling
it.
spade a spade. I'm
But
picking on you,
listen,
but I want
the
to see you win. I'm doing it
the
to see you
stats
win.
the stats do not lie. These stats do not lie. I'm currently
Hey,
looking right
Dabo.
now. Florida is the worst offense in the SEC right now. They are ranked dead last in points per game, sitting at 22. And for Clemson, you want to know what Clemson is sitting at? Clemson, 19.8, second to last in points per game in the ACC. Like I can't we can't make this stuff up. It's shown every Saturday. So I don't know, man. But listen, I don't wanna harp too much on it. I wanna move on to this week 5 preview, man. But it gets to a point. It gets to a point.
Get
It
to a
gets to a
point.
point. It gets to a point. It gets to a point. All right, man. Let's go. Let's head over to these week 5 previews real quick. I only got 2 games, and then I just got a whole bunch of sleeper games, and then we're gonna hop into the our game picks and get on out of here. But yeah, man. Two for one. Well, 2 big games that I have on my radar right now is Penn State versus Oregon. Man, this game is called the greatest show in college football, and apparently with this, people being College Game Day is going to this game, which I feel like they should have went to another game anyway. But yeah, Penn State Oregon, man, greatest show in college football. It better live up to the name. I tell you that they're playing at 7:30 on this upcoming Saturday. Um, hey, I want to see it. I want to see these two Big Ten teams duke it out in prime time. Man, I want to see it. I know the running game. I want to see what the running game looks like this game
That's
because you
Penn
got
State's
two.
bread and butter right now. They they,
Yeah,
they run game is what's
Tron Allen and Nicholas Singleton from Penn State, the two-headed monster, man. You just never know. Like it's funny because as a man who utilizes prize picks, I always struggle with which running back I want to take for Penn State. And so I never know which running back is going to go off. And apparently lately it's been both of them. right?
Yeah. So
So
what I will
and
say,
I still can't
go-
tell you which one is the starting running back because they alternate so well and they both play so well that it's so difficult to tell you which one is the starting running back. So I stay away from Penn State running backs on my slips because I can't tell you which one gonna break off. Or maybe I just need to start taking both. I think I think that's the fair. I just need to start putting both of them because they both gonna have a game. So yeah, man. Dante Moore from Oregon. Hopefully he turns things around. Not looking too hot. Uh, Noah Whittington from Oregon, running back. I hope he plays. I know he didn't play last game. So yeah, man, it's a few guys that it's some studs. It's some studs that are on these two teams that I really hope have a breakout game. It should be a fun one. It
oh
should be
yeah,
a it should be a
it's
fun one.
going. I think it's gonna be high scoring. That's what
Yeah,
I think.
I think so. I agree. I'm ready. I'm ready to lose some money on this game for sure. For sure. Uh, in the second game, Georgia
Georgia,
versus Alabama.
Alabama. Who you got in there?
No,
That's what I
no,
want.
no, 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 not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet.
You don't want
We'll
to. You
later,
don't
we'll
want to
later.
say yet.
I'll save it for the game pick. I'll
Okay.
save it
All
for the game
right.
pick.
All right. All right. All
But
right.
I will tell you this. I will say this. I will say this. I will say this. Midnight on Saturday, I was laying in my bed, right? I was laying down. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't just, it just, I really had a rough night sleeping, man. I had a bad taste in my mouth, and I realized it was only one thing that I could think about, and that was the hate that I have for the University of Alabama, right? Like, I hate this team so much. Like, this is a team that you just want to put behind you, and they just keep coming back, and they just keep
Yep.
just appearing and showing up, and they just keep doing things that you're just like, why are you here? And I just have a I don't know, bro. Like, every time somebody brings up the University of Alabama around me, especially around the time that we played them, bro, I just really just like I get I get sick to my stomach thinking about them, especially after what happened last year, and then the times we played them in SEC championships, the time we played them in national championships. Like, bro, I just really have a deep hatred for it. Like, I don't hate any other team in this country more than I hate the University of Alabama, bro. Like, I genuinely hate Alabama. I hate playing them. I hate people who are fans of them, especially people who are from Georgia and they're fans of a team that they have never been to or have no type of affiliation with. But that's neither here nor there. But I just have a really deep hatred for this team, and I feel like when we play them, they bring their best out, and I like that because that means that we're their kryptonite. Like, when they see the University of Georgia on
I.
that schedule, they 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 they
I.
they bring their A
I
game,
mean,
and
they
I
do
want
bring
them.
their A game, but I don't think that y'all that they kryptonite,
We
my
they
brother.
kryptonite. No, I'm not saying I'm not. Okay, first off, I'll put it like this. I'll put it like
Kryptonite,
this. I'll put it like this
kryptonite
because
weakens
it's two
something.
teams.
So,
It's wait, hold on. It's two teams that are Alabama kryptonite. Y'all and us. Y'all and us. Okay.
oh no, I can't even
They
say
bring
that.
their A game with y'all too because that's the state championship
Now
game.
if you
You know
just
what I'm saying?
saying they
Like,
bring the
that's.
A game, yeah, but I wouldn't say that because last time I checked, they got a winning record against both of us. So I wouldn't say that
But
we are their
still,
kryptonite.
they can. But
I
my
would
thing
definitely
is,
say that big game, yes. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
But
Uh
but hear me out though. The
um
way they started the season last year, and then when they played us, everybody had
no,
Georgia
I
Slate
think
to win.
they just it's like any other rivalry because it became a rivalry after y'all played each other so many times. When any big rivalry, you're gonna play your best
Yeah,
normally. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's ranking and playoffs on the line. So I will agree with you that Bama plays its best when they play Georgia. And I will say that. But I would not say that y'all are Alabama's kryptonite because you
I
guys
beg
have
to
only
differ.
beat them one time.
Listen, I beg
So
to differ. I beg to differ. But I will
kryptonite is
say this.
supposed to weaken somebody, meaning you're supposed to be able to beat it when kryptonite is
Listen
in the
here.
area.
They bring. I say it this way, and I put it as this definition. They bring their A game when they play us.
Right.
They can be
Agreed.
having a horrible season, but when they play Georgia, oh, they gonna bring it, and that's
Right.
cool.
Right.
That's cool. But I
Right.
guarantee you
And
this.
and and just like most times y'all bring y'all A game when y'all
Yeah,
play them. It just
yeah, I agree.
goes
I
left
agree.
more
I
than right.
I agree. But I tell you this: come this Saturday in Athens, Georgia, Sanford Stadium at 7:30 Eastern. We coming for revenge. Last year, it won't happen again. It won't happen again. It will not happen again.
Uh
It will not happen
um
again. But
I'm
that's all I'm gonna say because I guarantee
no
you this. Let me
no
tell you
no
something.
let's
Let me.
let's let's dive into it just a tad bit. Okay. I mean, as a Georgia fan, you're supposed to say that. And they don't have Jalen Milroe, you know what I'm saying?
They don't.
But same time, the coach is still there, and I don't know what it is about Bama for y'all, but it's like y'all forget certain
That's
at
what I'm saying.
first.
We forget our
But like I
starters.
say, with Bama, because Georgia's always a slow starting team.
Yes.
They don't get it cranked up until either late second quarter or early mid third quarter.
Mm-hmm.
This Bama team has the players on both sides of the ball to compete. So if y'all don't come out like how did I say Tennessee had to beat Georgia? Hit them in the mouth, keep hitting the mouth, and don't let it go. Right? That's what Bama tends to do. Like last year, they hit y'all in the mouth early and didn't let up. At the time that they did let up, y'all was starting to hit back, and then they hit some more. So what I'm saying this time, because you got to think, just like y'all pissed off about last year, this team is pissed off how people talking about them this season after Florida State lost. So it's gonna be a good game. Um, yeah, it's gonna be a good game. So we'll see how it goes, but I definitely think we're gonna get the best of both teams this
And let
game.
me tell you something. Mike Bobo, I said this last year, and I'm gonna say it again this year. Do something stupid if you want to this game.
Uh, he's
I'm
been.
telling you right now.
I will say Bobo has been calling the plays better, a little bit better. It's not as predictable.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, this is not the game. This is not the game. This is not the
No,
game, Mike.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, this is not the
You gonna be
game.
cussing at your TV.
Brother, it's so crazy because I'm not even gonna be in state lines for this game. I'm gonna be in the
Uh,
Midwest, so I'm gonna have to watch this game at 4:30. No, 5:30, and I don't know what my mindset gonna be like come Saturday. But I'm telling you right now, Mike Bobo, if you even come across this episode, if this becomes a magic clip and it becomes a reel and it gets put on social, I want you to hear me. Please don't pull no stupid stuff come Saturday. I swear to God. Please, bro. Please. Please, bro. Just call it, bro. Just call the game that you know. Call the playbook that you know. Call the offensive schemes, the offensive play call
well,
that you,
that's what
bro.
got y'all in trouble before. Was him calling what you know.
Man, whatever it takes. Listen, I ain't gonna even say whatever it takes, bro. Just please, just man. I'm telling you, bro. If you, bro, I promise you, this will be the
Okay.
season, bro. You will, bro. I promise you. I will genuinely make phone calls to help find the best payout for you to lose your contract, bro. Because I'm telling you, I'm so tired of you, dog. Like I cannot make this up. I'm so tired of this man, bro. And this Saturday is not the game, bro. I promise you. Just please, man. Just
All
do
right.
your job.
Well,
Just
we
do
will
your
see.
job, bro. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say,
We
man. Do your job,
we will
bro.
see.
Do your job. Do your job. All right, man. Sleeper games, bro. Oh my god, bro. Sleeper games of this weekend, man. USC versus Illinois. Illinois coming off that loss to Indiana, man. USC looking real hot right now, man. They just got into the top 25. That quarterback they got, Jaden Biava, bro. He like top 3 in the country right now in passing yards, bro. He looks solid. TCU Arizona State. Uh, TCU Arizona State, man. Josh Hoover for TCU quarterback, solid. Arizona State not looking real good. That the freshman quarterback we got a chance to see versus Texas in the Peach Bowl last year, shaky right now. But I think TCU is gonna come out with the win on that one. But I mean, hey, just another sleeper game to watch out for. Yeah, Duke versus Syracuse. Unfortunately, Syracuse quarterback, Lord Jesus, Steve Angeli got hurt versus Clemson last weekend, man, and Coach Fran Brown said he's going to be out for a long time. So I hate to see that. Duke might end up taking this game from Syracuse, unfortunately. If you have been on the Syracuse train, man, you know how good Syracuse has looked this season. Yeah, I hate that for Syracuse, especially after a very dominant win against Clemson this past weekend. LSU versus Ole Miss, real good game coming up. Austin Simmons. I didn't even realize Austin Simmons had been hurt. I didn't even know. They have a backup who's looking really good, playing really solid. LSU, Gary Nussmeier and crew. I don't even know who's gonna get that game. I don't know. Auburn A&M.
Rematch from last year.
I swear to God, if y'all go into 7 overtimes again, I'm cutting the TV off. Matter of fact, I'm pulling the TV off the wall. Um,
Well, that's on
Tennessee,
you.
Tennessee versus Mississippi State. Mississippi State, shocking the world, 4-0 right now. I know they had a very good win against Arizona State earlier this year. Um, yeah, man, there's some real good games. And also, last to round out the list is South Carolina and Kentucky, two teams that really
My brother,
what?
are we doing predictions for these games, or
No, these are just sleeper games. I'm just naming sleeper games.
are you
I
just
didn't.
naming the
Yeah,
games that watch
yeah. I was
out
just
for?
naming the
Okay,
games. Yeah. I was just naming the games. Yeah, because we
okay.
have to wrap up, bro. We went over time. Yeah, we're not really went over, but But anyway, yeah. So before we get into these quick picks and predictions and what else, so forth and so on, the game picks. Serious moment here. We definitely, me and Stacks here at College House Podcast, we would like to extend our sincere, most heartfelt condolences to UCF and the family of offensive line coach Sean Clark, who unfortunately passed away earlier this week. I'm sorry, last week, if I'm not mistaken. Um, man, you hate to see that. UCF is rolling right now, 3-0, and that, man, you just never want to see anybody
Right,
lose their life.
right,
Man, I mean, especially in the season, man. Like, I mean, especially when you're rolling like that, it's so unfortunate, so unfortunate. So we
right.
definitely just wanted to take some time out to extend our sincere, most heartfelt condolences here on College House Podcast, and just say, hey, man, we're praying for you guys. We're rooting for the best. Hopefully, you guys finish out the season strong and continue to move forward and get through this tough time you guys are dealing with. All right, let's go into these game picks, man. All right, let's see here, man. My God, bro, I feel like I'm about to throw something into the wall. All right, Friday, 7 p.m. on ESPN. Number 8, Florida State, Virginia. Who you got?
Florida State.
All right, I got Florida State. Just rolling. They rolling. Friday, 9 p.m. on Fox. 24 TCU Arizona State. Who you got?
TCU. They've been looking good
TCU.
this year.
Got to take TCU. Josh Hoover. 12 p.m. on Saturday, ABC. Who you got? Notre Dame and Arkansas. Who you got?
I got Notre Dame.
I'm gonna take Notre Dame, man. Sam,
I think
Sam
this is their
just
game where they put it all together.
yeah, they 1-2 right now. Hopefully they're probably gonna make it two
Yeah,
and two.
they're gonna put it all together this game. That's what I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, for sure.
That is so weird. Notre Dame versus Arkansas. That's like the last matchup I would ever think
it
of.
is
But
it's really crazy when you think about it. I'm not gonna lie
it
to
is
you.
awkward. But yeah,
I mean, bro,
I,
it's crazy. It's I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All right. 12 p.m. Eastern on Saturday on Fox. 21 USC, 23 Illinois. Who you got?
I think USC. I think USC.
Yeah,
USC.
man.
I think they continue
They
their tear. I think they the air
yeah,
attack they got is dominant. I think they pull out the win.
absolutely. I mean, USC's offense is the true definition of an air raid offense. And I mean, they're just like you said, rolling. Um bro, that wideout, I can't think of his name at the moment, but insane. Insane. He made a one hand catch in the end zone about 2 or 3 weeks ago that I still cannot get over. But yeah, I'm taking USC for another win. And I think Illinois just continues to fall. Excuse me. Oh Jesus, I lost my thing. Okay, all right. 3:30 ABC on Saturday. Number 4 LSU. Number 13 Ole Miss. Who you got?
I'm taking Ole Miss with the upset
Mm. Mm.
because
Mm. Mm.
LSU has been kind of shaky. You know what I'm saying? And if we know anything about Ole Miss, they offense gonna do what they do. So I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't
All right.
know.
Okay.
But I got Ole Miss.
All right. Cool. 3:30 Saturday. ESPN. Number 9 Texas A&M. Auburn. Who you got?
I got Auburn with the upset. Stamp it.
All right. All right. Somebody calling upset of the week. The second week in a row. All right. I'm gonna take A&M, man. I think Marcel Reed and company is just too hot to handle right now, especially after the win against Notre Dame. I think they get it done. I hate going against your boys, man, but
Oh
I
no, do it.
they
I
gotta show me
love it.
something. Y'all gotta show me something. 3:30 Saturday, CBS number 1, Ole Miss, Washington. Who you got?
You said who?
Y'all say Ole Miss, Ohio State, Washington. Who you got?
Oh, Ohio State.
I got Ohio State. Jonah Coleman for Washington. Insane running back. Fun to watch. Just don't think he'll
Yeah,
do it this weekend.
Ohio State defense. They gonna shut that down.
Yeah, I think they shut it down this weekend. I'm taking Ohio State. 4:15 Eastern, Saturday, SEC Network. Number 15, Tennessee. Unranked or Mississippi State. Who you got?
Oh, Tennessee. Tennessee.
Yeah, I think, man, listen, it's been fun to watch Ole
That's probably
Miss
the
on this.
easiest pick so far.
Oh my God. I think it's been fun to watch Mississippi State on this little tear they've been on, but I think it comes to the end against Tennessee, man. Hate to say it, but yeah, Tennessee, man.
I love to see a streak come to an end. I love it.
Oh wow. Okay, all right. Well, hey,
I
don't
love a
put
good
this guy out
upset.
there with
As
you.
long as it ain't my team. Well,
Come
yeah.
on, man. Yeah. Anyway, 7:30 Saturday, NBC, number 6, Oregon, number 3, Penn State. Who you got?
I got Penn State. I got Penn State.
Cool. Cool. I'm gonna take Penn State. 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 James Franklin versus Dan Laney, man. You can't beat it. That's a fun one. That's a fun one. All right.
Yeah.
7:30 ABC. Number 17 Alabama. Number 5 Georgia.
Now,
Who you got?
who do you got? That's what I want to know first.
Who
Who do you got?
who I who I, who I
Honestly, who you got? Like realistically, who you got?
who I got? Who I got?
Yeah, who you got? I want to know who you got. I
1 second. Hold on.
realistically, knowing y'all history, I want to know who you got. Well, just be saying it because it's your team. I'm saying who you realistically got.
You tell me. You tell me who I got. You tell me. You tell me. What is Tom Simpson? What is Ryan Williams? What is Jeremy Bernard gonna do in Sanford Stadium? What are they gonna do when they hear this going? What are you gonna do when you hear that on third down in Sanford Stadium? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do
Hey,
when this come
hey,
on?
hey, hey, hey!
Nothing.
I just asked.
You can't do nothing. You
Why
can't
you
do
look like you
nothing.
need a new pork show,
It's
boy?
not gonna work. It's not gonna work, brother. It's not gonna work. I'm going with my dog. I'm taking my dog. We gonna win this game. Or Mike Bobo gonna be out of a job come Monday morning. I'm telling you right now, we gonna win this game. We
Why
gonna
I
win.
gotta be Mike Bobo? He ain't the only
Because
coach on
it's
the
gonna be
team.
his fault. I just know. I just know. I know.
Why I
I
gotta
just
be
know.
his fault? I mean, I'm
I don't
just
know.
saying.
Just take us home, man. Just take us
Hey
home, bro.
man, appreciate y'all tapping in with the College Cow podcast while he pick his face up off the floor. But tell people, tell your friend, tell your auntie, tell your cousin them. College Couch podcast where it's at. Talk about the best stats, best news in college sports, college football. You got somebody needs some shine. They play a college sport. Let us know. We want to give them some shine. We want to talk about them on the show. But follow us everywhere, whatever you watch your stuff on. College Cow Podcast, where it's at. But until then, till next time, we out of here. We got bills to pay. We gone.
Go dogs, man. Go dogs.
Uh, wake up, I gotta go get it. Wake up, I gotta go get it.